Does your hive lack some mythic bees and their precious abilities? Well, if yes, then fear no more. In this video I will show you the best settings for rolling mythics as well as other ways you can get easy mythics to improve your hive. So make sure to watch till the end. So one of the most frequent ways players get mythic bees is from royal jellies, and that's probably why you clicked on this video, right? Chances of you getting a mythic bee from a royal jelly is 1 in 25,000. Which means, one mythic bee costs 25 billion honey, average. But that average means nothing. These chances can vary by a lot, and I really mean a lot. For example, you can start rolling jellies and get a mythic bee in 1k royal jellies and not get another mythic bee in 50k jellies. Which is kinda disappointing. But is there a way we can use this in our advantage? Of course there is. I wouldn't make this video if there wasn't a way, right? So, what we are going to use are the royal jellies settings. We have until legendary, until mythic, until gifted and until mutation, which we can use separately but also multiple at once. So which setting is best for mythic bees? Well, I have multiple answers, and that kind of depends on how much time/honey you currently have or you are willing to put in. And for me the best setting would be the until legendary. Why? Well, it's the cheapest option. But because of that it's pretty time consumable. In my experience I averaged a mythic bee every 10k royal jellies with this method. But to roll something like 4 to 5 mythic bees it took me almost an hour. And in that hour I could have done another boost and earned more honey than I spend rolling the jellies. So, if you are able to earn more honey in that amount of time that you would have spent rolling fruits, then the second option is for you. What is it? Well, of course it's until gifted. And to be honest, I can't really say much about this method since I didn't use it enough to get an objective average of the chances of getting a mythic bee. But, I would say it's actually the same, or maybe even less than the until legendary method. But it's much more risky. I wouldn't start rolling mythics with this method if I didn't have at least 50k royal jellies, and for the until legendary I wouldn't go lower than 20k. That's because it happened to me a million times that I lose all my royal jellies trying to get one mythic with really low number of royal jellies in my inventory. But then what about until mythic? Well, that's for really rich players. By doing that you are always risking over 100k royal jellies for one mythic bee. But don't get me wrong, you can also get a lot of mythics for cheap by doing until mythic setting. I once got one in less than 1k royal jellies, but you are just exposing yourself to a chance to lose it all. So which method do I prefer the best? In my opinion the best method is until gifted, and there is a couple of reasons for that. First of all, it's because it doesn't take much time and you are not risking a lot of royal jellies. But also, you are going to unlock yourself a ton of gifted bees, so if you are missing out on some, that's solved. But what about other methods? Well, let's get into them. These other methods may be harder and slower, but if you don't want to fool around with royal jellies they are for you. So, the main way of getting mythic bees is from mythic eggs, and there are a couple of ways to do that. You can complete Black Bear's mythic egg questline, Dapper Bear's 15th quest, Brown Bear's 100th, 200th and 400th quest, and killing Commando Chick for the 50th time. And of course, there is a small chance you can get it from mobs like Coconut Crab, Tunnel Bear and so on, and you can purchase it in shop for 1,200 Robux each. But the question is, should you use them? I mean, you clicked on this video because you want to get mythic bees, so you will probably want to use them. But you know how it is with diamond eggs. You don't use diamond eggs to get legendary bees, you need them as a crafting ingredient for diamond mask, or you use them for insane wins. So maybe you should also save your mythic eggs. So is there any other way to get more mythics? Well, you have a small chance, 1%, to get them from a gold egg. But since gold eggs cost 50 tickets each, it would be a huge waste of tickets if you get mythics that way. After all, if you are spending tickets for gold eggs, it would be much more intelligent to spend them on wins. You can actually get insanely good wins with gold eggs. I mean, you can use purple potions instead, but gold eggs are much better. And what about silver eggs? Well, when it comes to silver eggs you have 0.1% chance of getting a mythic bee from one. And since silver eggs are quite rare to find, there isn't any reason for you to waste your silver eggs for mythics. So to put it all together, when it comes to eggs, only eggs you should use for mythics are mythic eggs, except when you want to save them for something greater. And besides eggs you should just spam royal jellies using the methods we discussed. And that's really just about it. I mean, I could talk to you here for ages about the methods that I didn't even test or I know that aren't working. But in this video we are only speaking facts. So, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. Join our Roblox group, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon.